This conference will now be recorded.
This is Mindful Moments, meditation guidance every morning. We're here from Saybrook University's College of Integrative Medicine and Health Sciences, and particularly our mind-body medicine faculty are here sharing with you the meditations that we know are ways to bring mindfulness into our lives at this intense time that we're all living. And I'm moving to a slide here that's another one from one of my favorite spots here in Santa Cruz, California, which is where I am. I'm up on a mountaintop, but this is what our coastline looks like. And today I thought I would share a 5-step piece from Stephen Gilligan and Robert Dilts that they call the coach state, COACH, which stands for centering, open, awareness, connection, and holding. And I'll guide us all through that. It's just a way to bring ourselves into a state that is more able to be resilient, to be generative. And that is really the word that they use for the work that they're doing is generative change, generative coaching, generative trance. And the idea is that we all have those capabilities within us to be open and responsive to the world around us and to ourselves. And it takes a choice to bring ourselves into that state. And all of these mindfulness pieces that we're sharing these mornings are ways of doing that, are ways of coming together in that state. But their coach state it's just a nice way to think about that process. So we begin with centering. And to do that, we start by settling in to ourselves, settling down into the space where we are. And you can let your eyes close or go soft focus or stare at the beautiful ocean view that I have on the screen, or find your own focus. Whatever helps you to settle into yourself and to turn your focus inwards for a moment. Turn your focus to your body, to your breath. Just acknowledging that breath that is always there. Turn your focus to beginning to release whatever tension there might be in your body. You can shift or wiggle or do whatever your body might be asking for in this moment to help you to release. And sometimes you can coordinate that release with the release of your breath. Just letting things move through you and out, perhaps imagining them draining out into the floor or chair or couch or wherever your body is connecting with the ground underneath you. And as you're slowing down, tuning to breath, releasing tension, might release whatever negativity might be there as well in you. Just acknowledging the fears and challenging emotional states that move through us as human beings. Letting your breath help you to ease those, to give them a larger space to move through and out. You might remember a time of some positive connection that you had with yourself, with the world, with another. Just knowing that space in you that is capable of joy, love, or just a feeling of ease and comfort. And noticing where in your body you feel that positive connection most deeply. Just letting that radiate from wherever in your body it lives into all of your cells, all of your being. And perhaps you can even find a movement that expresses for you that sense of positive connection, just letting your body express in some way that sense of what feels good, what feels positive, what feels joyous, happy, free. Moving from that centered place into a sense of opening to what is beyond just you, your own body's boundaries, into the field around you, the space around you, the environment that you're in right now, the environments that you've moved through in your entire life, open to the ones you know and love, ones you see often, ones you haven't seen. Open to your senses and all they take in from around you. Open to whatever might happen next in any given moment. Just allowing that openness in you. And perhaps finding a movement that expresses that opening in some way. That lets your body remind you of what it's like to open, to express your openness. And in that openness, feeling the awareness that's there, the awareness that allowed you to find your center, the awareness that came to your breath, the awareness that you bring to that opening, that openness to the world around you, to the deepest parts of yourself. Just feeling that flow of awareness in you. And perhaps allowing a movement that expresses in some way that sense of awareness. It flows in you in each moment. And bringing now, you're tuning into the connections that you have, the connections to your own inner resources, your strengths, your flow, your energy, whatever your own inner resources are, memories, images, sensations. Connection to the resources that are around us, your ancestors, families, nature. You're letting yourself find a movement that expresses that sense of connection. Connection to yourself, to all of your resources, inner and outer, on all the planes that exist. And then moving into a sense of the holding space that you have the ability to bring to yourself, to the world around you, to others. A space of curiosity, of intention to help, perhaps, intention to welcome, space of holding hospitality and welcome for whatever it is that comes. Maybe finding a movement that expresses that sense of holding, a sense of welcome that you can hold for yourself, for all that is. So you're here in this dance of centering, opening, awareness, connection, and holding. Bringing us all into this coach state to bring our own generativity to this life we're living, to ourselves and those we love, to each other as we all come together to support each other and coming into these generative states together to find our mindfulness together. So as we come to the end of our time this morning, I want to thank you all for joining me. I think when we come together, our energies really do support what each one of us can do. And I actually do have something to read. This is from Anne Hillman. She says, "We look with uncertainty beyond the old choices for clear-cut answers to a softer, more permeable aliveness, which is every moment at the brink of death. For something new is being born in us if we but let it. We stand at a new doorway, awaiting that which comes, daring to be human creatures, vulnerable to the beauty of existence, learning to love." From Anne Hillman. Thank you all.
Thank you.